Surprise. Hi guys, welcome to Bleed Reacts. Hope everyone's having a good day. Bang, bang, bang. I know I am. And we are back. Not by request, but it's been long enough. This was something that we did the movie of. The only movie reaction I've ever done on the channel was to Jesus Christ Superstar with Ted Neely and stuff like that. And unfortunately at the time I only had a laptop, so I could only do it like in parts. So, you know, it kind of sucks. You know, because my videos, you know, it was like in 4 different parts, and people can usually, if you have like an editor or something, you probably could pay them and, you know, get it through copyright in one video if you have a big enough computer. And at the time I didn't. That's all, you know, that doesn't really matter. But we're gonna be doing the album from 1970. Of course, it is a written by Tim Rice, the lyrics, and then Andrew Lloyd Webber, you know, did the music. We're gonna be working through this about 2 or 3 tracks at a time. We're doing 2 tracks today just to kick it off. I didn't see. So it's 86 minutes long. Holy crap. What am I getting myself into? That's okay. I love the movie. Man, you guys said this was even better. And of course, I believe our boy Ian from Deep Purple is Jesus on this record. So that's one of the reasons why, because we've been really exploring Deep Purple lately. So I was like, you know what? Might as well take the jump. So I don't know if it'll be a weekly thing or what, but we're going to work our way through it. And hopefully by the end of the year, we should be done, right? If y'all want to subscribe, help brother out, click that icon right below my face. And if you leave, you know, a like and a comment, it really helps. And if you watch to the end, oh my God, whew, that really, really helps. I'll link the movie up there if you want to go watch on my reaction to that. It was very, very fun, I'm not gonna lie. And I kind of want to get back into doing movie reactions. I still don't have the time, but I'm taking time off in November, so maybe I should be able to do it, maybe one, you know? That'd be cool. All right. Overture, Jesus Christ Superstar. 3, 2, 1, go. It doesn't even have a personnel list for it. A C minus. Neil Hubbard, Henry McCullough, Alan Spencer, Bruce Rowland, Joe Cocker's backing band. Okay. Bring it back. It's been a while. Oh. Oh my God. That riff is so good. I love it. That is funky, bro. 1970. Sounds like something Zappa would have, like, you know, something to do with. This is too good. Maybe I should have done more than 2 tracks. Oh, yeah. I remember that motif. That comes back up at the end, right? Maybe I'll have to play another track after the next one. That is pure excellence. Heaven on their minds.
My mind is
I remember the shot coming in.
At last, all too well, I can see where we all soon will be. If you strip away the myth from the man, you will see where we all soon will be. Jesus! You started to believe the things that serve you. You really do believe this talk of God is true. And all the good you've done will soon get swept away. You've begun to matter more than the things you say. Listen, Jesus, I don't like what I see.
Freaking
All I
Judas.
ask is that you listen to me. And remember, I've been your right-hand man all along. You have set them on
I can't find
fire.
nothing about this album, bro.
They think they found the new Messiah, and they'll hurt you when they find they're wrong. I remember when this whole thing began. No talk of God, then we called you a man. And believe me, my admiration for you hasn't died. But every word you say today is twisted round some other way, and they'll hurt you if they think you've lied. Nazareth, your famous son, should have stayed a great unknown like his father Collingwood. He'd have made good. Tables, chairs, and oaken chest would have suited Jesus best. He'd have caused nobody harm, no one alarm. Listen, Jesus, do you care for your race? Don't you see we must keep in our place? We are occupied. Have you forgotten how put down we are? I am frightened
remember.
by the crowd, for we are getting much too loud. And they'll crush us if we go too far.
The Judas in the movie was so
If we
good.
go too far.
So who's singing Judas here? I can't find anything.
Listen, Jesus, to the warning I give. Please remember that I want us to live.
I have to add another track to this.
See our chances weakening with every hour. All your followers are blind.
We're doing the next one too. I don't
Too
give a
much
fuck.
heaven on their mind.
I just added it.
It was beautiful, but now it's sour. Yes, it's all gone Come on, listen to me.
Everything about this is just so damn good, bro. Oh, his voice. Oh, that piano. I hear you, bro. It's like almost heart-wrenching in a way, dude. So this one is What's the Buzz?
Try not to get worried, try not to turn on to problems that upset you. Don't you know everything's alright? Yes, everything's fine. And we want you to sleep well tonight. Let the world turn without you tonight. If we try, we'll get by, so forget all about us tonight.
I don't know anyone's names other than Ian, so
Sleep and I shall soothe you, calm you and anoint you.
if you know who this is, let me know.
Then you feel everything's alright, yes, everything's fine. And it's cool and the ointment sweet for the fire in your head and feet. Close your eyes and relax, think of nothing tonight. Everything's alright, yes, everything's alright, yes.
Come on, the fine ointment, brand new and expensive, could have been saved for the poor. Why has it been wasted? We could have raised maybe 300 silver pieces or more. People who are hungry, people who are starving, matter more than your seat and help.
Try not to get worried.
People think
try
so
not to
small,
turn on to
but that's all they know,
problems that
unfortunately.
upset you.
What else are they gonna
Don't
do?
you know everything's alright?
So many
Yes,
questions
everything's fine.
posed by
And
this.
we want you to sleep well tonight. Let the world turn without you tonight. If we try, we'll get by, so forget all about us tonight. Everything's alright, yes, everything's alright.
Surely you're not saying we have the resources to save the poor from their lot. There will be more, always pathetically struggling. Look at the good things you got. Think while you still have me, move while you still see me. You'll be lost, you'll be so sorry when I'm gone.
Sleep and I shall soothe you, calm you and anoint you, therefore your heart forehead out. And you feel everything's alright, yes, everything's fine. And it's cool and the ointment sweet for the fire in your head and feet. Close your eyes and relax, think of nothing tonight.
The pace.
Close your eyes and relax. Close your eyes and relax.
Strings too. Wow,
Close
dude.
your eyes, close your eyes and relax. Close your eyes, close your eyes and relax. Close your eyes, close your eyes and
So good, bro. Keep building. Oh, there it goes. Damn. This band is sick. Man. Oh, this is gonna be a fun listen, man. I'm very excited to do this whole thing. That bass, I hear you, bro. Man, that was just excellent, dude. I wish I could do more, but I've got other videos I gotta do tonight, man. I didn't even mean to add that third one on there, but halfway through the second song, I'm like, man, this isn't enough. I gotta add another one, so we did that one too. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that, and I look forward to hanging out with you guys in the chat. Hopefully it'll be like Saturday, you know, probably 10:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. You know, I don't know if it'll be every week or every 2 weeks. I'll try to make it every week. I probably can do that, but I know that I said this a while ago, you know, since we did the movie like almost a year ago. It was basically around Easter of this year. And I loved it so much. I literally felt it so much. And once you get to the end, and of course you get to the Garden of Gethsemane, Ted Neely's version of that song, it was a big deal to me when I first heard it. I'm not gonna lie. It brought me to tears multiple times. As somebody who was raised in the church, and you know, I'm not gonna make this one of those videos, but you know, it does come with the territory with this one, I guess. So I guess it earns it. You know, I was raised in the church, and I know the Bible back to front. I know a lot of religious texts. Well, I wouldn't say back to front as well. I don't know them as well as I know the Bible, but I do know a lot of different religious texts. You know, I've done a lot of research over the years, because if you start off in religion, you usually don't immediately hop to like whatever you'd call atheism or agnostic. You kind of go to other religions first. You know, you're like, oh, well, mine's wrong, so this one must be right. And you kind of cycle through all of them, and then you realize that there's flaws in all of them, and none of them really are the whole picture, you know? But the funny thing is, I think it's all breakaways of, there's, you know, I don't want to go too down the rabbit hole, but I think all of the, you know, because the, Islam, Christianity, Judaism, that's all from the Torah, basically. It all starts there, at least, and branches off. New Testament, blah, blah, blah. You know, of course, with the story of Jesus and such. But, you know, history obscures so much. And anybody can basically say what they want these days, and it's considered fact to whoever believes it, basically. So there's no use like arguing semantics anymore, because there's no decorum in civil discourse anymore. There's nothing. You can't just talk to people anymore. It's all bah, 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 you know. And as someone who's in the middle on a lot of things, you know, it's funny because I'm very grateful for my religious upbringing in a way, because I got out before. Well, I kind of saw through it from a young age, but even if you see through it from a young age and you sit through it all, even after years and years of repetition, eventually that seeing through it becomes it in a way, you know? So I'm glad that I got out while I did when I was young, so I didn't get too plugged in. But I still feel like I owe something to that religion just for what it taught me, because it showed me that there's way more than what I see in front of me. I don't really believe what they prescribe, you know? But I have my own beliefs, shall we say. And, you know, everyone has their own as well, and I'm not going to, you know, doesn't really matter to hear. But this whole story of coming from Judas, you know, I think that's very, very interesting, because you would think Judas was in on it. You know what I mean? Yeah, you would think the story that they tell is very, I don't know, it's been told so many times over and over that kind of people forget exactly what the details of the story are. Like, you know the story, you know what the ending is, you know what the beginning is, but you kind of forget the little stops Jesus makes throughout his life, his very short couple years in the Bible, you know, because he was my age, basically, when they found him, or when he made his presence known, shall we say, after John the Baptist and all that. You know, it's fascinating to me. Then he gathers these men together to go teach the world, you know, try to open people's minds. And, you know, he's just the prophet of Christianity, just like Muhammad's the prophet of Islam, you know. I guess you would say, like, would Abraham be the prophet of the Judaism? That's interesting. I never thought of that. I guess their Messiah hasn't shown up yet. See, I know all this stuff, but, you know, you put all the pieces together from all the different religions, even the Eastern stuff, you get the real picture, I think. And then, even then, the hole goes even deeper, bro. Like, I went down this hole as a very young man, so it's kind of ingrained in my DNA now. So that's why if I ever kind of get off topic and get a little strange, that's why, man. I did a lot of searching as a very young man, because I lost my father when I was like 9, so I just went off on this quest, basically, you know, and I'm still searching. But we're gonna find our way there, right? I just feel comfortable nowadays that, you know, I don't know, I've got faith and I've got belief that things will get better, you know, eventually. Things have to get worse first, though. That's just how the world works. But eventually people are going to come back to opening their minds and trying to understand other people and learn, instead of the opposite of what's going on nowadays. It's like anti-learning. It's so weird, bro. The world that we live in these days is very scary, and that's why you should. I'm just kidding. But I don't know any reason I kind of talked about all this other than it's Jesus Christ Superstar, and it, like I said, it poses a lot of questions that I find interesting. And I'm gonna make this one a little more musical, like the next videos, but I just find the whole subject of it interesting, and seeing it from Judas's perspective, and him saying, "Hey, you're doing too much. You're gonna get caught up." Basically, like Judas was kind of like trying to temper what Jesus was doing, but in a way, Jesus, what he was trying to do couldn't be tempered. It had to be revolutionary, because that's what it was. You know, if you really think about it, Jesus really was the first rebel, the first revolutionary, at least if you consider like Christianity the beginning of things, blah, blah. I know that's not what actually the beginning of things is. I'm just off what, you know, never mind. But Jesus, and that was the first kind of rebel that, you know, they like to say. There's probably plenty more before him, but still, you know, he's the biggest story in the world, so that's why I say it like that. But you know, he was a rebel. He kind of destroyed things. He brought down the the Pharisees. He brought down all the levers of power and stuff like that. He didn't bring them down, but he kind of shined a light on it in a way and pointed the people in the right direction of where to go. And then, of course, after he dies, then people break apart, make the church and stuff like that, you know. And it's very fascinating. Religion is bloody as hell, and it's one of the worst things that's ever happened to man as a whole. But it's also, I think, got some good aspects too. But man, it's hard to outweigh all that death, you know. But who knows what the truth is? For all we know, we could be floating on the back of some giant turtle, you know, swimming in the celestial sea. But I don't fucking know. I'm just here recording YouTube videos. And I don't know who exactly I heard there. We heard Judas. I don't know who Judas is, though. There's really nothing in there. All there was the Joe Cocker's backing band. If you look on Wikipedia, there's really nothing about it. It is Murray Head, Ian from Deep Purple, primary musicians being guitarist Neil Hubbard and Henry McCullough, bassist Alan Spencer, drummer Bruce Rowland, who was getting it in all three of these songs. And they all came from the Grease Band, which was Joe Cocker's backing group, and then Juicy Lucy, Chris Mercer played with that, I guess. And then, like I said, we'll work this like two or three songs at a time. So next up is going to be Everything's Alright, This Jesus Must Die, and Hosanna. There we go. I'll see you there next Saturday, hopefully. And if you have any other recommendations by any of the people involved with this band, any kind of musicals, anything like that you think I'd like, leave it down below. There should be like a pinned comment, because I'm open to listening to whatever, man, because this is fantastic. If you've got like hard rock musicals like this, bro, I am so game. Like the way that they use the strings in this, especially at the end of the last song, so good. Like every little instrument that they used and the whole kind of symphony that they have, it's beautiful, man. And Andrew Lloyd Webber is a goddamn genius, bro. He really is. This is just excellence on display. And sorry for getting distracted there and off topic, but whenever, you know, religion does pop up on this channel, I find it very interesting, so I talk about it, you know, just because I was raised in it and I kind of have a little bit of knowledge, you know what I mean? But I think at the end of the day, it all matters what you believe, and I'm never going to really try to change what you believe, as long as you don't try to change what I believe. So that's how it should be for everybody, you know? We should all try to understand each other, see where you're coming from, and then just keep it moving. Learn what you can and discard the rest, you know? Just because you entertain a thought doesn't mean it is you. Your thought. I don't fucking know. Get out of here, dude.